Assignment 15, question 1. Describe micro and macro conversion strategy. Macro conversion strategy is more about making within the funnel when the client comes to the very end of the tip of the funnel. That's like the macro strategy. That means like he's finally now purchasing. That shall be your macro thing. Whereas the micro conversion strategy is when you actually get client's detail, etc., his email, his phone number, etc., or like when he signs up for a freebies or the newsletter, those activities would be the micro conversion. Question second: what is above the fold and below the fold? The answer is the above the fold is like when you just log into any website and the very first layout of that web page, before scrolling it down, that portion shall be called above the fold. And when you actually have to beneath that, whenever you actually have to scroll it down, whatever shall be there apparently, that portion shall be called below fold. Question 3: from a customer's perspective, how essential is search intent in a page? Well, the answer is this question actually make me think of transactional pages. So if your actual intention is to bring customers to your website, or the traffic is supposed to be more of those purchasers rather than those who would just be coming for let's say for informational things, that's where actually this particular thing plays an important role. This is what even as the owner of a website, if you have a business, you would be wanting that people shall come with an intention of buying. So the intentions is supposed to be more of a transactional rather than just for informative purpose. Question 4: how will you make your website trustable and real? The answer is you actually have to purchase the SSL for it, and if it has the SSL, that means is the URL shall start with HTTPS rather than HTTP only, and the domain must be purchased through some very trustable domain provider, example from GoDaddy, and so shall be even the server. Question 5: why email list building is important? The answer is the email list is actually your lead. When you are actually listing up the emails, this actually has to do with your leads. So when you have your target clients, the very first thing you actually would like to have through them is their contact details, and for that email plays an important and essential role. Question 6: what is hotjar? The answer is hotjar is more about analyzing the behavior of the visitors to your web page or the behavior of your consumer, and like improving their user experience.